Hi guys, let's look into the chemistry mole concept worksheet. We'll look into the first problem. I hope you have your own copy. So this worksheet is not a typical NEET sample. NEET sample on the general on the 4 option irukum, but because it's the first mole concept worksheet I have given you, I've asked like questions so that you numerical vera mari practice pannalam. Numbers on you are not comfortable yet in doing fractions. So I gave a paper in which you have to do fractions, you are forced to do it. Poga easier irukum. Chemistry pattern இதில் calculate பண்ணுற pattern வந்து neat pattern. ஆனால் நீங்கள் போடுற numbers வந்து இதில் டஃபாக இருக்குது. நீட்டில் இன்னுமே ஈஸியாக வரும். But let's go take it slowly, get your math skills up so that it gets easier for physics as well. Okay, let's look into the first question. So they are talking about dopamine is a neurotransmitter, and the first question 1A is what is the molecular weight of dopamine? So dopamine is given as C8H11O2N. So for A, all you have to do is, I advise you guys to use the periodic table I have sent you. Over a period of time, you will start remembering the molecular masses. But if you keep doing it, you will be alright. So we have 12 carbons times each carbon, 8 carbons, each carbon is 12 gram per mole, plus hydrogen is 1 times 11, oxygen is molecular mass of oxygen, you have to take it as O, which is 16 times there are 2 oxygens, plus there is 1 nitrogen, and each nitrogen is 14. This is straightforward. I just want an approximate answer. You should get something around 153, and the units are gram per mole. We won't use AMU as units for this one. We will use moles, gram per mole. What is the percent by weight of oxygen in dopamine? So this is where it starts, percent by weight of oxygen. So we are talking about weight percent of oxygen. Now இப்போ எவ்வளோ oxygen இருக்கு? 2 oxygen இருக்கு. Each oxygen weighs 16 gram per mole. Right? 16 gram per mole. Now what is the weight of one molecule? அந்த molecule 2 oxygen இருக்கு. ஒரு molecule weight 153. So we have roughly 32 by 153. And what do we want to do? Percentage, so times 100. Okay. So now what you can do here is, how do you solve this problem mathematically? இப்போ 32 by 153 நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களால் solve பண்ண முடியாது. What we can do, take it as 150. If you take it as 150, what do you get? 100 by 150, 2 by 3. So I have 33 by 3. Okay, I can do it 2 different ways. I will try to teach you both the math. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா இது 13 எடுத்துக்கலாம், இது 115 எடுத்துக்கலாம். So if I have 30 by 150 times 100, this is 5. So I have roughly 20%. The other way of doing it is 32 னே வெச்சுக்கலாம் நாம. 32 times 100 by 115 நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். Okay, this is 2 by 3. So this is roughly 33 நீங்கள் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா 11 times 2 is 22. The answer is somewhere in between. I am not looking at accurate answer here. நம்ம pattern தான் பார்க்குறோம். நம்பர்ஸும் calculate பண்ணுறதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க நீங்கள் தவிர நீட்டில் பார்க்கும்போது you will have the options A, B, C, D, and if there is, let's say for example, the correct answer is 21%, the other option will be 42%. அந்த மாதிரி தள்ளி இருக்கும். So you don't have to worry. Now the next one, what is the mass of 6.91 times 10 to the minus third mole of dopamine? So I have 6.91 times 10 to the minus 3 moles. Moles of, let's call dopamine as D. What is the mass of this one? So now I have moles. We know that moles equals mass over molar mass. Upper mass equals moles times molar mass. So that will be equal to 6.91 times 10 to the minus third times molecular weight. Now if you see here, we calculated the molecular weight, it is 153. So now you can do the math if you want. So what you can do is you can approximate it to 7, you can approximate it to 150. கொஞ்சம் மேலே ஏத்துறேன், கொஞ்சம் கீழே இறக்குறேன், so you can roughly calculate it. Okay. So roughly you should get somewhere around 1 gram. Now again I am showing you the pattern. இந்த வார டெஸ்ட் வந்து பேட்டர்ன் இதாக இருக்கும், நம்பர்ஸ் ரொம்பவே ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். Delta. How many moles of dopamine are in a sample of 0.547 grams? So what is given is 0.547 grams of dopamine. So that is given to me. They are asking me how many moles are in there. So moles equals mass over molar mass. So that tells me moles equals 0.547 gram divided by my 153 gram per mole. Now if you want, how you can take it is 547 times 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 153. I'll leave it up to you guys how you want to do it. Math wise pakkuringa appadina you can do it 50 table, however you want to calculate. Okay. You should get something around 3.6 times 10 put to the minus third. Again, I am not very particular about the number. I just want you to know, to recollect the formulas and try to practice the math a little bit. In the number enakku vendam 3.1 ஆகலாம் 3.7 ஆகலாம் 8 ஆகலாம் approximate பண்ணலாம். I just want you to know how to do this. Alright, we are at number E. How many moles of carbon are in a sample of dopamine of mass 0.547? Now look at this. How many moles of carbon are there? Moles carbon equals, now what I know is this is moles of dopamine. So I have 3.6 times 10 to the minus third moles dopamine times, now when you see here 1 mole dopamine 8 mole carbon irukku. So I have 8 mole carbon per mole of dopamine. Moles dopamine goes away. So whatever this number is, 8 times 3.6. So somewhere around, so 8 times 3 is 24, 8 times 4 is 32, somewhere around that times 10 power minus 3. You roughly get about 0.03. Now F. How many molecules are in a sample of 0.547 grams dopamine? Now we can do it here, we don't need a lot of space. They are asking you how many molecules are in a sample of 0.547 grams dopamine. So எனக்கு moles dopamine தெரியும். So I have this many moles dopamine. So number of molecules equals moles times Avogadro number. So I know my moles, 3.6 times 10 power minus 3, Avogadro number you know, so you can just multiply it and get your answer. Somewhere around 2 times 10 to the, now if you see 6 times 3 is, that's about 18, 6 times 3.6 is about 20, 10 to the power 23rd, 10 to the power minus 3. So 10 power 20 is remaining. Inge 20 times, or let me do it this way, 20 times 10 to the power 20 or 2 times 10 to the power 21. I might be fast for you in math, but you have to know that in the speed neenga vandruvinga. But if I do slowly, too slowly, you will never gain the speed. How many carbon atoms are in 0.547 grams of dopamine? Right? How many carbon atoms are in there? 0.547 grams வந்து இவ்வளோ மோல்ஸ்னு சொல்லிட்டோம். அதில் எவ்வளோ மோல்ஸ் கார்பன் இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். Okay? If I know the moles of carbon, how many atoms of carbon are there? Whatever this number is times Avogadro number. So this is going to be moles carbon times Avogadro number. So you should get 1.7 times 10 to the power 24. Sorry, 22. So do not worry about the actual calculations. You just need to look at the pattern. நான் போன வாரம் கொடுத்த sketchலேருந்து என்ன கொடுத்தா எதை calculate பண்ணணும் தெரியும். That is the purpose of this worksheet. This is not a need based worksheet. It's just to build your fundamentals. We are going to get stronger and stronger, and next worksheet we are going to do will be need based, 4 options, 1 correct option. I hope you got the first problem correctly. Now let's look at the second problem. This is actually much simpler. The amount of oxygen in 0.891 grams of Na2Cr2O7. Sorry, 0.891 moles, correct? Yeah, moles of Na2Cr2O7. They are asking you the amount of oxygen. Okay, now I have sodium dichromate. அதில் வந்து எவ்வளோ கிராம்ஸ் ஆக்சிஜனை கேட்குறாங்க. கிராம்ஸை நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும், மோல்ஸ் ஆக்சிஜன் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So now in our previous sketch what we saw, if you have Na, I can go to Nb, and then from Nb I can go to grams. Correct? We saw this before, grams of B. Na calculate பண்ணுறதுக்கு சாலிடா லிக்விடா கேஸாக நம்ம ஸ்கெமாட்டிக் எழுதணும். இதில் நம்ம அந்த மாதிரி பண்ண வேண்டாம். கொடுத்துருக்கதே மோல்ஸ்லேருந்து மோல்ஸ் எப்படி போகிறோம், மோல் ரேஷியோ. ஸோ ஃபார் எவ்ரி 1 mole of A, which is this one, sodium dichromate, how many carbons, how many oxygens are there? 7. Right? So moles oxygen, I am not talking about O2 oxygen, இது வந்து டோட்டலாகவே 7 oxygen இருக்கு. Moles oxygen is nothing but 0.891 times 7. So what is the mass of oxygen, moles times molar mass, which is going to be equal to 0.891 times 7 times 16. I am using 16 because I am not calculating O2, I am calculating O. So you can calculate this. So for all practical purposes, we can use it as 0.9 times 7 times 16. Now you can calculate it. So I leave it up to you. You should get somewhere around 100 grams. Number 3. The compound given is find the number of atoms in 35.8 grams sample of B2O3. 35.8 grams of B2O3. Correct? 35.8 grams. Alright. Now first thing that you want to figure out is the molar mass of B2O3. Molar mass of B2O3 is 2 times the atomic mass of boron plus 3 times the atomic mass of oxygen. Use your periodic table, you will be alright. Generally, neatly on atomic mass kuduthruvaanga, but it's a good idea to remember certain atomic masses. Now we will see this ones that you have to remember, which ones all those. Periodicity lecture la first part la na solliduven. You have to remember those at least. Your first and second period, by the way. So this is approximately equal to 69.6 gram per mole. Now the question is asking me how many number of atoms. As always, what we have to do, we have to count the number of grams to number of moles. Moles lenda nama ponum. So now what is the moles of B2O3? Mass over molar mass, that is going to be equal to 35.8 divided by 69.6. So can I take it as 35 by 70? Approximately, more or less. So 35 by 70 I am taking it, and so the answer is going to be 1 by 2, which is 0.5. So at least now what I know is, now I know the moles of B2O3. Now what is the molecules of B2O3? Number of molecules, moles times Avogadro number. Moles times Avogadro number here gives you, moles is 0.5 times Avogadro number 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. For practical purposes, this is 6. So now I know the number of molecules, number of atoms. Very simple. I know the number of molecules. 0.5 times 6 times 10 to the 23rd times each molecule has 2 boron, 3 oxygen. So the number of atoms would be times 5. So if the question asks you what is the number of boron atoms, this number times 2. Number of oxygen atoms, this number times 3. In this question is asking what is the total number of atoms, so this number times 5. I have given you the answer actually in the printed worksheet, so you should get something roughly. Inga nam approximate pannirukradanaala it might be little different than this one, but it should be at least close enough, particularly the power. Neenga enna paakanumna grams kuduthittu atoms ketta indha methodology theriyumaan paakanum, pattern. We have seen this before. Let's go to the question number 4. We are talking about molar ratios. The commonly used pain reliever aspirin, everybody knows aspirin, it is C9H8O4. So we have C9H8O4. Sample of aspirin contains 0.968 grams of carbon. So I have given us 0.968 grams of carbon. What is the mass of hydrogen in the sample? So carbon oda mass koduthu mass of hydrogen kekranga. I told you in chemistry and the schematic eludhumbodhu, the one thing that connects one element to another or one molecule to another, reagent to product or a reagent to reagent, limiting reagent li paathom, everything is moles. So idu nama moles ah maathi aganum. So now what we are going to do, I need to calculate the weight of hydrogen. So what we need to do, this is the schematic, weight of carbon lende nama we have to calculate moles of carbon using molar mass. Then using mole ratio, I have to convert this to moles of hydrogen, then convert it to weight of hydrogen. Let's calculate the weight of hydrogen now. I start here, weight of carbon 0.968 grams carbon divided by 12 gram per mole carbon times for every 8 moles hydrogen I have 9 moles carbon, 8:9. So hence the mole ratio problem. Now what I have done is I have converted it to moles of hydrogen times, I have to convert it to mass of hydrogen. Moles to mass, what do you do? Moles times molar mass. So molar mass of hydrogen is 1 gram per mole. So this should give you grams hydrogen. Now you don't do it like your school. School la vandu idha oru step la calculate panni, idha oru step la calculate panni, next that will be longer. Neat la vandu time um kedaiyadhu, ungalku space um kedaiyadhu. You have to do it this way. Why is idha na first step idha mattum pannana indha number condense panna it will be tough. But neat la setting பண்ணும்போது they will get cancelled out each other somewhere. Hence we do it this way. For example, I can take this as, for example, 9.9, okay, times 10 power minus 1. Alright, 9.9 times 10 power minus 1. Fair enough. இங்கே வந்தால் 10 power minus 1 ஆகுது. 9.6 9.9 மாற்றுறேன். 1.1. 1.1 is a lot easier. Now I can take it as 1.2 times 10 cancel ஆகும். So you can do however you want. You should get the grams of hydrogen somewhere around 7 times 10 power minus 2. Similarly, they are asking you what is the mass of oxygen. Mass of oxygen is simple. The same grams carbon divided by 12 grams carbon will give you moles of carbon times I have 4 mole oxygen for every 9 moles carbon times molar mass of oxygen is 16, so gram per mole. You'll get the corresponding answer. So you get the answers are printed over there. You should get the number, but approximate vanda podum. The numbers will be much easier in actual NEET exam. Let's look at the question number 5. So they have given you glucose. I cannot stress it enough. Glucose is an important molecule both in your biology science but in chemistry exam sense. NEET la vandu glucose example thirupi varum. One thing, if at all you want to remember about glucose, obviously molecular formula, but the other thing that you want to remember, glucose oda molecular weight neenga nyabagam vechikano 180. It makes life easier. So they are asking you what is the mass percent of each element in glucose. So glucose is C6H12O6, right? And the molecular mass I told you to remember approximately is 180 gram per mole. You want to remember this. Now what we have is, they are asking you what is the mass percent. Weight percent of carbon would be mass of carbon over mass of sample times 100. Here our sample is glucose. So what is the mass of carbon? So one glucose molecule 6 carbon irukku. So the mass of carbon is 6 times 12 divided by the weight of sample. 1 mole of glucose is 180. Now you can do what you can do if you want. Okay, you can do 12 table. If 12 table is tough for you, you can do this 30, then 3 table 10, 4, 0.4. Because we are asking percentage, that is roughly equal. This is fraction. This is equal to 40%. So weight percent of hydrogen. We are going to do the same. Weight of hydrogen divided by weight of sample. Weight of hydrogen is 12 grams. You know, one hydrogen to 1 gram. 12 hydrogen is 12 grams divided by 180. Weight of oxygen percentage equals 6 times each oxygen is 16 divided by 180. I have given you the percentages. You should get approximately this. If you want to do this math, okay, we can do it multiple ways. We can take this as 15 if you want. 15 if you want. If you want to cancel, or 6 table la idha neenga cancel pannalam, however you want it to be. Alright, so it's up to you. Now there is other way of doing it as well, but let's stick to this. Let's go to the next one. How many grams of carbon is in 16.55 grams of glucose? I'll do it two ways. What is the grams of carbon in 16.55 grams of glucose? Now what we can do, normally நம்ம இது மட்டுமே தனி ப்ராப்ளமாக இருந்தால் grams of carbon equals, first நம்ம இந்த grams வந்து moles மாற்றணும். So 16.55 grams of glucose divided by molar mass of glucose is 180 gram per mole. Mass over molar mass என்ன கொடுக்கும் உங்களுக்கு? Moles கொடுக்கும். So I have figured out moles of glucose. Moles of glucose எடுத்தோம்னா 1 mole glucoseல how many moles carbon? 6 moles carbon. So did I get my moles carbon right now? Yes. Now they are asking you what is the grams. So moles carbon times 12 will give you grams carbon. That's one way. In the problem அப்புறம் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா even more simple. Weight carbon is கொடுத்துருக்க glucose வந்து 16.55 grams glucose. இப்போ நம்ம என்ன கண்டுபிடிச்சோம், glucoseல 40% carbon. So all you have to do is 40 by 100. 40% of this number is exact same number. That will be your option. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Practice it yourself, you're going to be okay. Let's look at the next problem, number 6. A sample thought to be caffeine. Okay, they have given you the elemental analysis. I gave you the molecular formula, but they are asking you to see whether you can calculate it. Okay, now what is the chemical formula? Ignore the number given C8H10N4O2, the answer key ungalku kuduthirken, but see whether you can get it. So now what they have is carbon is 49.5%, correct? Yeah. Hydrogen is 5.2%. Nitrogen is 28.8%, and last oxygen is 16.5%. Now what we can do, as I told you, percentage problem, first step is out of 100 grams. 100 grams edutha and the sample weight of carbon வந்து 49.5 grams, 5.2 grams, 28.8 grams, 16.5 grams. Next we are going to calculate moles. Moles equals mass over molar mass. So 49.5 divided by 12, 5.2 divided by 1, 28.8 divided by 28.8, 16.5 divided by 16. Now what is approximate numbers? This is 1, approximately 1, this is roughly 5, round பண்றேன். 49.5 வந்து நீங்க என்ன எடுத்துக்கலாம், 48 எடுத்துக்கலாம். 48 by 12 is 4. So what I have is, through this method, what did we calculate? Empirical formula. The empirical formula of this given compound is going to be C4H5NO. Now using the empirical formula, we can calculate the empirical mass or empirical weight. That will be the weight of this. So 12 for carbon times 4 carbon plus 5 for hydrogen times 1 hydrogen. Sorry, 1 for hydrogen times 5 hydrogen. This is going to be, oh sorry, this is 14, so that's 2 plus 2 nitrogens times 14 plus 1 oxygen times 16, so that's roughly around 97, and the molecular mass is given as 194 roughly 0.2 gram per mole. So we can calculate the factor molecular mass by empirical mass is roughly this divided by this is 2. That tells me the molecular formula is empirical formula times 2. So we have C8H10N4O2 as caffeine. Okay, this is how we do the problem. நம்ம அன்னைக்கு நான் செட் பண்ணது வேற மாதிரி இருந்துக்கும், பேட்டர்ன் மாறிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும், பட் ஆனால் ஃபண்டமெண்டல் ஒன்று தான், நீங்கள் எப்படி செட் பண்ணுறீங்கன்ற மட்டும் தான் மாறும். Alright, 7th question. The available nitrogen in a urea sample is found to be 45%. So available nitrogen is 45% in a sample, given sample. Okay, so now what it means is, when you take the sample, 45% by weight is nitrogen. So how many moles of nitrogen are there? Moles nitrogen equals 40 by 14. So that will give you moles of nitrogen. Now what we can do, I know the moles of nitrogen. When you look at urea, it is NH2 CO NH2. So there are 2 nitrogen atoms per molecule of urea. 2 nitrogen ஒரு molecule of urea இருக்கு, correct? So if 2 nitrogens are in 1 molecule of urea, 1 nitrogen is present in how many molecules of urea? Half a molecule of urea தானே இருக்கும். half a molecule கிட்ட half a mole of urea இருக்கும். So 1 mole urea எடுத்தா 2 nitrogen, அப்போ half a mole urea எடுத்தா 1 nitrogen. So இவ்வளோ moles nitrogen இருக்குன்னா அப்போ எவ்வளோ moles urea இருக்கும்? So the moles of urea equals 40 by 14, which is moles of nitrogen, times, I can do it this way. There is 1 mole urea ku 2 mole nitrogen. Now they are asking you what is the actual urea content. So எனக்கு இவ்வளோ நைட்ரஜன் இருக்கு, அது இவ்வளோ moles nitrogen, அது இவ்வளோ moles urea. So mass of urea is going to be this number times moles times molar mass. So this will be the mass of urea. So if you calculate it roughly around, let's do this. So I can do mass of urea all in one step. I start with grams of nitrogen over mass over molar mass of nitrogen is moles of nitrogen times 1/2 will give you molar ratio. இதை ஏன்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம், யூரியாவை பின்னு எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸோ ஏவோட மோல்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிச்சி மோல்ஸ்லேருந்து மோலர் ரேஷியோ வழியாக நான் பிக்கு போய் மோல்ஸ் ஆஃப் பி டைம்ஸ் மோலர் மாஸ் வில் கிவ் யூ மாஸ் ஆஃப் பி. I can take it as 15 roughly 3, so roughly 90. So 90 grams of urea is there. So 100 grams sample 90 grams urea irukana, percent purity is 90% pure, 10% impurity. Okay, this is simple, just depends on how you set it up. Okay, let's look at the last question for the day. A sample of iron oxide is found to contain 75.8% by weight of iron. 75.8% weight of iron, and it's an iron oxide and they're telling you it is FeXO type la irukku. இந்த ஆக்சைடு எடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு iron வந்து 75.8%. So this is what is given to you. Let's look into what is the grams of sample. 100 grams எடுத்துக்கணும், என்ன percentage. So 100 grams sample எடுத்தா 75.8 grams iron இருக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க அவங்க. So what is the moles of iron? Mass over molar mass, that is 75.8 divided by, now molar mass of iron they will normally give you, but if they don't give you, you have to remember it's, I'll teach you in D block. Actually iron, manganese சிலது மட்டும் நீங்க ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். இது 56. Now this will give you moles of iron. Now what they are asking you, calculate the formula ன்னு கேட்குறாங்க. So I know the moles of iron. Now what is the moles of oxygen? 75.8 grams iron அப்படின்னா மிச்சம் இருக்கிறது ஆக்சிஜனாக தான் இருக்கணும், ஏன்னா அந்த சாம்பிள் அது 2 தான் இருக்குது. 75.8 வந்து நீங்கள் 76ன்னு எடுத்திங்கன்னா 24 grams ஆக்சிஜன் divided by 16, 3/2, 1.5. I have 1.5. Now I know that this number is a little tricky for you. I calculated it for you guys. It comes to 1.35. இவ்வளோ டஃப்பாக மேத் வராது உங்களுக்கு. So what we have calculated is இந்த சாம்பிளில் இவ்வளோ மோல்ஸ் அயனுக்கு இவ்வளோ மோல்ஸ் ஆக்சிஜன் இருக்குது. So what is the formula of the sample? Fe, 1.35 moles of Fe is with 1.5 moles of iron. Now they are asking you to simplify. எனக்கு வந்து ஒரே ஒரு ஆக்சிஜன் தான் இங்கே இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க. So we just divide by 1.35. Fe 1.35 divided by 1.35 divided by 1.5, ஏன்னா எனக்கு இதுதான் 1 வரணும், sorry guys, divided by 1.5 divided by 1.5. So what you get is, this is 1. This roughly is going to be less than 1. So if you look into it, you will get something, you can actually do it if you want. 15 table la panningina 15 9s are 135, 15 10s are 150. So 9, this is going to be 9/10, which is 0.9. Fe is 0.9, oxygen is 1. This is the formula you are looking for, and this is an important formula. We will see this. The next question asked has come many times in competitive exams, including NEET. Now when you get the compound theriyum, Fe 0.9 oxygen. They are asking you, it's a mixture of iron. Fe 3+ and 2+ கலந்து இருக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க. எக்ஸாக்ட்டா எவ்வளவு 3+ இருக்குன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. Now what we need to know, நம்ம இன்னும் redox பார்க்கல, but some things we can do already. In the total negative charge, oxygen level இருக்கும் -2. அப்போ இது ஃபுல்லாக என்ன இருக்கணும்? +2. அந்த +2 வந்து யார் கொடுக்குறாங்க அப்படின்னா அயன் தருது, பட் அயன் வந்து +2ஆகவே தரல. It gives a partly as +2, partly as +3. நம்மளுக்கு என்ன தெரியும்னா total 0.9 அயன் இருக்கு. Now look at this pattern. You want to remember this. Fe2+ or Fe3+ எடுத்துக்கலாம். Fe3+ வந்து X amount இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. Fe2+ எவ்வளோ இருக்கும்? Total 0.9. அப்போ இது 0.9 minus X. Correct? Now what is the charge contribution? இது 2+ தரும், இது 3+ தரும். So total charge என்னவா இருக்கும்? 3 plus வந்து Fe3 plus வந்து x இருக்கு times what is the charge given by 3 plus plus 3. It's a new pattern for you guys, particularly if you are a state board. So Fe3 plus through எனக்கு எவ்வளோ சார்ஜ் வருது, Fe2 plus through எனக்கு எவ்வளோ சார்ஜ் வருது, 0.9 minus x. Okay, 0.9 minus x தான் Fe2 plus, and each Fe2 plus gives me a charge of plus 2. இதோட சம் கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் என்னவா இருக்கும், இதுக்கு -2 னா இது டோட்டலாக +2 தருது. That's what you want to do. So take it away, +3 ன்றது போட வேண்டாம். 3 times x is 3x minus 0.9 times 2 is plus 1.8 minus 2x equals 2. 3x minus 2x is x plus 1.8 equals 2. X, take it the other side, 0.2. Right, so 0.2. Now roughly உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கிற answer வந்து 0.234. ஏன்னா நம்ம approximate பண்ணோம். But that is more than enough. Okay, this is how you solve mole concept problem. Again I am telling you a word of note. இந்த பேட்டர்ன்லாம் உங்களுக்கு இருக்கு, ஆனால் இந்த நம்பர்ஸ் இருக்காது. பட் ஐ பர்பஸ்ஃபுல்லி கேவ் திஸ் ஒர்க் ஷீட் ஸோ யூ கெட் அன்ஃபெமிலியர் அண்ட் கோ டூ தீஸ் நம்பர்ஸ். ஃபெமிலியேட்டடே நம்பர் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நீங்கள் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆக மாட்டீங்க. அன்ஃபெமிலியராக இருந்து பார்த்துட்டு மேத்தோட பேட்டர்ன் கற்றுக்கிட்டா ஈஸியாக இருக்கும் உங்களுக்கு. யூ ஹாவ் டு கெட் தேர் அண்ட் ஐ கேன் டெல் யூ தட் திஸ் வில் நாட் பி த மேத் வில் நாட் பி அ ப்ராப்ளம் ஃபார் யூ வித்தின் அ மந்த். பழகிடுவீங்க நீங்கள். பேட்டர்ன்ஸ் தான் முக்கியம். பேட்டர்ன் பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சா இப்போ இந்த பேட்டர்ன்னா என்ன சொல்ல வரேன்னா இது எடுத்துக்கலாம். நீங்கள் இந்த மாதிரி இதுக்கு x இதுக்கு 0.9 minus x செட் பண்ணுறது தான் பேட்டர்ன். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கொடுத்தா இப்படி செட் பண்ணணும்னு தெரியும். we will solve all the patterns. பட் உங்களோட வேலை என்னன்னா ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ண இதே மாதிரி ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கொஞ்சம் ட்விஸ்டோட கொடுத்தா, ஒரு இங்கிலீஷில் வேர்டிங் மாற்றி கொடுத்தா அதை படிச்சுட்டு இந்த பேட்டர்னை பார்க்க தெரியணும் உங்களுக்கு. that's all. okay, all right, try to yourself again, ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக ஒரு வாட்டி அந்த ஒர்க் ஷீட் எடுத்து ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்க and write it as a proper solution, okay, for this worksheet. okay, make sure that you write your name on the worksheet and file it properly in the order and write down the date that you have done it. okay, that way it is easier for you while you revise. okay, all right, good luck guys.